welcome everyone. So first of all, my question is going to be for you, Quinshon. The Browns just also drafted another running back in Dylan Sampson. Can you just talk about what kind of 1-2 punch you guys might form, and how excited are you to work with Dylan?
Definitely super excited. Coming from a backfield where it's been another 1-2 punch that I come from, you look forward to that, especially as a team player. You know, whatever it takes to win, and playing alongside other great players, I think that helps.
Quinshon, I have another one for you. There's this perception for a long time here that Buckeyes weren't typically drafted by the Cleveland Browns, and now that's kind of changed. DeJuan, Denzel Ward here, Luke Whippler. For you, how does it feel to be among one of the now many Buckeyes on the Browns?
Feels great. I got to see Denzel when I first got in the building earlier, and just that feeling of being a Buckeye and getting the feeling of just staying home and you don't have to go out of state anywhere else, and just getting to keep making my mark here in the state of Ohio. That's important.
This question's for Carson. I know I asked you a little bit about this yesterday, but the chip on your shoulder aspect of how you play and everything, like how are you looking forward to bringing that here and bringing that energy, and how much does it inform your style of play?
Yeah, I think that's a big part of my style of play. I think even going back to youth ball, I've had the chip on my shoulder where when I step on the field, I want to be somebody making plays. And, that's an energy you bring and a toughness, and I'm looking forward to being able to compete every day.
Don't want Harold to be left out of the fun. Being kind of the hometown team here, growing up in Canton and everything. Just what has this been like since, we obviously talked to you last night, but since then to now, what has it been like in terms of the number of people, in Canton and elsewhere in the area who have kind of reached out to you, congratulate you? What's that all been like for you?
It's definitely been like a big blessing, especially growing up close to here. The family, they're always going to show their love, support, going crazy. But, just really just blessing, my family, they're my big support staff. So, they always going to keep supporting me.
Hey, Carson, this is for you. Bioengineering, right? Talk about that, and what do you want to do, and how did you pick that as your major?
Well, what I want to do is play football, so right now that's kind of on the back burner. But I just kind of chose it. I grew up science and math, was good at and enjoyed it. And, starting as a walk-on, you never know what the path's going to be, so you want to make the degree worth it. And I felt that was a good decision heading into UCLA, which was a great school already academically. And so that was really what was behind that decision.
So what do you envision doing?
I think for me, what I always found interesting, a lot of the new biotechnology and things like that were really interesting. And, my mind, I've always grown up around sports, especially football. So anytime I'm in classes and they're talking about the new technology coming out and certain healthcare fields or things like that, my mind just goes straight to sports and how it can help in sports science and things like that. So I think that could always be an interesting route.
Harold, this is for you. Did David Njoku reach out to you at all when you got the news that you were drafted? And if he did, what did he say?
I don't know. A lot of people have been calling me. I have to keep checking, but I'll let you know if he does.
And then Evan said that you had a pretty special lunch at BG.
Yeah.
You said that you have a pretty interesting story to tell about that. So,
yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So. Pretty much called me and asked where you want to go. I just wanted to keep it somewhere close, didn't want to go out the town or anything, so I said Frickers. And, when he called me on draft night, he said, make sure you bring us all some Frickers.
Another one for Harold. Kevin Stefanski loves tight ends. So how excited are you to be brought into a program with a head coach that really places a premium in value on your position as far as incorporating you within the offense?
Yeah, I'm very excited to play, especially for a guy like that. Like you said, he's big on tight ends, so, he's going to be able to, work me around, be able to play me to my strengths and things like that.
One more for you. I know Andrew Barry, when he talked to us yesterday, referred to you as like the queen on the chessboard, that they feel like they can move you around to a bunch of different spots. I know you talked a little bit about your versatility with us on the phone, but just hearing that from the GM of the team that just drafted you, what's it like to have them instill that confidence in you right now?
No, it's definitely great, man. Just being able, just knowing that, the things I've done in college, I'm gonna be able to continue to keep doing that at the next level.
This one's for the group. Now that you guys are here, the NFL level, rookie mini camp right around the corner, what are you each most eager to get to work on now that you're here in Berea and with the Browns?
I'm just looking forward to getting back to football. I think in the whole process, there's a lot going on and a lot of stress. So now knowing where I'm going to be, knowing where home is, and getting back to every day I'm just trying to get better at football, not run for certain tests or certain things like that. That's what I'm most looking forward to.
The same as well, because like during the draft process, you're on so many visits and doing so many other things and trying to find the time to manage and find time to work out and different things of that sort. Just getting back to football and getting the playbook, getting dialed in.
Yeah, definitely say the same thing as well. But I'm really eager to meet all the great guys, that's on the team and things like that.
Hey guys, any one of you guys can answer this. It looks like the Browns just traded up to get Shadur. Have you guys been paying real close attention this week to what's been going on, and what's your reaction to having him with you guys?
I guess that'd be great, man. I'd definitely be down for him. If the Browns was be able to pick him up.
Andrew Barry talked about you being 20 and how that impressed him, and the fact you're able to go to Penn State and Texas A&M and be so good when you were that young. Were you thinking about that at all? That, hey, I'm 20 and there's guys that are whatever, 22, 23, and I'm still being able to dominate like that?
Yeah, pretty much. Like my mindset going into those games, like, you're already supposed to lose, I guess. So, that's what they say. It's kind of like when I go out there, it's just really just prove it. So, just football at the end of the day, though.